now we're going to work on the ears. For the ears, you can see that on this side you've got a slight edge. And we're going to take this small edge, which has a point exactly here, going to fold that up along a line that you can imagine between that point and the point where this valley fold starts. So you fold up along there, and then you fold that ear open along that line you just imagined, making a valley fold exactly there. So you get something like this. And then you take this small edge and you fold it to that edge. Like so. Now to make the ear 3D, you put your finger inside the middle of that ear, and while pushing this open you're going to push on the top, kind of making some of the paper go inside. So if you push this open, you can see that some paper will be hidden inside, so you can see an edge emerging there. And if you just straighten that out a bit, you get something like this, which has a slight 3D feel to it already. Now this is a very pointy ear and we don't like that, so if you look at the back of the ear, you've got like an extra layer here. If you just push that paper out a bit, just releasing it a bit from that kind of small crimp you did down there, if you just release that a bit, push it out a bit, so you have a rounder feel to the ear. It's not quite as pointy anymore. And you do the same thing on the other ear. After the ears are done, we're going to work on the hind legs. You've got a fold here. We're going to take this flap here, put your finger inside the middle, so there's one layer on each side, go along that crease with a valley fold and squash that flap symmetrically, like so. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to make 2 mountain folds along here and there to kind of do something like a rabbit ear. So you can see here are the 2 mountain folds, and then you do fold that rabbit ear that you've got there to the back, like so. And then you obviously want the foot to look to the front, so you fold that to the other side, using a mountain fold to also shape the hind leg a bit. So you've got something like this. You do the same thing on the other side. Once you've got these 2 hind legs done, your model is almost finished. What you want to do is shape this tail with a couple of crim folds. So maybe the first one letting the tail point up a bit, and again point up a bit, and maybe a third one, and then the last one you might want to turn in the other direction, and the last one, really the last one. So you get a nice shape to the tail. And then all that there is left to do is really to make all of this feel a bit more 3D. So you shape the ears, you shape the neck area, you shape the tip of the nose by spreading all of this paper in the tip. Just spreading it a bit, so you kind of get something like a circle here. You might want to shape the head a bit to make it a bit more 3D. The legs you might want to shape a bit, make a bit more 3D, as well as the feet. Just opening those up and then making them a bit more 3D. And you can go on for it like this, but this is the essential rat done. You've got the nose, the eyes, the ears. Here you've got the arms and the legs and feet and a nice curvy tail. And that's your rat all done.